Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a bit of a labour story kind of update of like my life, just because I feel like my last video didn't really make it that clear of like everything that's gone on. So yeah, I thought I'd just sit down and talk and just kind of explain the stuff that's gone on a little bit. So yeah, let's get into the video. If you don't follow my social media accounts, I don't really feel like you'll know the story much unless you've watched my latest video on here, but I feel like it don't make it mega obvious of what's gone on. So on the 18th of April, I went in to the hospital with reduced movements because of the day before on the 17th. I'd not really felt my girls move that much. So I went in on the 18th and they were struggling to find Margot's heartbeat. She's here. Yeah, they're struggling to find her heartbeat, and obviously with twins, they thought they were picking up just Polly's heartbeat. So they then had to rush me in for a scan to make sure both babies had half heartbeats, and luckily they did. But what they did find out on that scan is that Margot was way smaller than Polly was, but it was kind of weird because on the so I had them on the Saturday, but on the Wednesday before, everything was literally so perfect. They were both head down, they both were measuring the exact same size. Everything was perfect literally up until that point. Like, my consultant nicknamed me Trouble because she said like I was like the easiest twin pregnancy that she'd ever had. Like, she said everything was going so smoothly, so I thought I was like really lucky. But yeah, so my nickname was Trouble because everything was going so perfect. And so it was just weird how it went from Wednesday everything fine to then Saturday I would felt like it was all a bit of a whirlwind. But what they said, it was twin to twin transfusion, but it can happen within literally like 24 hours. So Margot was getting like starved of all the nutrients and things like that, so they were really worried about her. So I got rushed in for an emergency C-section. So they did tell me after the scan that it'd be within 24 hours, but they changed their mind and they rushed me in like 20 minutes after. Like, when I say everything was like boom boom boom, like everything was just like so quick. So I had like cannulas fitted, I had steroids, I had this other medicine that literally made my whole body feel like it was burning. It wasn't nice. And then I was rushed in, and before I knew it, we're in the theatre room. So yeah, I feel like that's my labour story really. Like, I don't really have a labour story. That's why I thought I'd just add it into this video, because some people have been asking if I'll do a video on it. I might do like a video on like my C-section and things like that. But yeah, I feel like this is my labour story, so I feel like it was pointless dedicating a whole video to it. Yeah, after my section, obviously at 2:45 p.m. Polly Jane were born, and then at 2:46 p.m. a minute after, this one was born, Margot Rose. Yeah, I literally just felt amazing. I literally felt like on top of the world. I was so buzzing that my girls were finally here. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, I feel like we're in a bit of shock really of everything, because I didn't expect him to be there that day. I were only 35 weeks plus 1 day. So I wasn't really expecting to have them. So I feel like because it was so rushed, I was in so much shock. But yeah, and then I got wheeled off to a ward, and that is when the doctor came in and basically told me to expect the worst for both of them, because Margot was quite poorly with the fact she had problems with the twin to twin transfusion because she'd been starved. So she needed like a blood transfusion and things like that, because she didn't have enough blood in her basically, because the placenta and Polly had stole it all. And then they said about Polly that everything with the twin to twin transfusion there, it's hard to say because of everything that's gone on. It's hard to say what was going on with Polly and what wasn't. But they think everything with the twin transfusion with Polly was fine. As soon as she was born, she like everything was normal. But then about an hour after she was born, she started with seizures, and they were quite constant. I don't want to cry. So yeah, she started with seizures, and then that was a Saturday, and then they didn't do a brain scan till the Monday, and then she got rushed over to a special unit in Leeds, which like were more specific for what was going wrong, like what was going on with her. But sadly the Friday, so 6 days after, the doctor that had been looking after her said like there wasn't much more they could do for her. So they decided it was like better for her to stop trying, because oh god, I don't know what I'm saying. So yeah, 6 days old, they decided that there was not much more that they could do for Polly, and that basically I had to say goodbyes. Yeah, that we had to say goodbyes to her. So we did like a hand feet and footprints, and like Margot got to cuddle with her for, well, I say a little bit, it felt like 2 minutes, but it was like a good 5 hours that they got to spend with each other. And then at about 9 o'clock that night, my sister and my dad and my mum could be there, because obviously with all the pandemic going on, I wasn't allowed visitors. Well, they weren't allowed visitors, but yeah, so we went into a room with the doctor, me, Polly and my sister, mum and dad, and that's when they turned her machines off, and she stayed with us for like an hour and a half. This is like the first time I've spoke about it properly. But yeah, she stayed with us for about an hour and a half, and I just sat cuddling her. And then yeah, on the 24th of April, that's when she passed away. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to come on and make this video. I didn't really want to cry, but I don't know, I feel like it's not something that you think you're gonna go through, or you don't actually think many people go through it, but and since it's happened, it breaks my heart even more that there's so many mums out there that's lost a baby in general, but there's so many mums out there that's lost a twin. So they call them twinless twins, as awful as that sounds. Yeah, I feel like it is so hard, because you feel like this is the time in your life that it's going to be amazing and positive, and I was so looking forward to it. I was so ready for them both. I had 2 cots, a double pram, 2 sets of every outfit. Like, I was so ready. I was 33 weeks, so they tell you the danger zone for twins is, for my kind of twin that I had, is 16 weeks to 24 weeks. So I was well past the 24 weeks, so 33 weeks. So I thought it was just a matter of me having the girls and they'd be here. It didn't even cross my mind that I would lose one. It's really hard, but I just wanted to come on and say it, and say it's alright to not feel okay if you are in my position, because I've had so many mums that are going through the same thing message me saying like, you're so positive, and I am, like, I do want to be really positive for Margot, and I feel like Polly would hate if I were constantly sad, but I do have my sad days too. I just find it quite hard to post or pick up a camera when I feel sad. I just kind of want to sit there. But yeah, Margot's keeping me going. Like, I can't believe how much this little one is my rock. Bless her, she's amazing. She's literally like perfect baby, but I feel like, does that mean she's gonna be a bad toddler? I don't know. But she's a dream baby. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of make this because a girl also messaged me saying that me sharing my story is helping her out in her grieving process, because she's same things happened to her. It's actually awful with how many mums have to go through this, and I don't feel like you really see it because I feel like it's such a taboo subject. I feel like there's a lot of judgment on people, how people handle it, and I feel like what's right for me in my grieving processes could be completely different for another mum. I think you just kind of have to roll with your emotions on. If you're feeling good, feel good. If you feel crap, feel crap. Was I struggled right at the beginning with the fact that when I felt happy, I felt really bad for Polly, thinking I should feel sad for it, like, because of everything that's happened. But obviously Margot's here, so it will make me feel happy going to see her. It's quite hard to explain. But then when I felt sad, I felt bad for Margot, because I thought I should be on cloud 9 in this point in my life. I should be so happy. But yeah, I feel like I do struggle a little bit now to think it's forever, like I'm never gonna get her back. Like, I know I'm not, but I feel like it's hard to know that I'm not, if that makes sense. Like, it's so hard to actually say into words how I feel, because every minute I feel so different. Like, one minute I feel numb to the subject, and one minute I feel so down, but then at the same time I feel so happy that I was Polly's, well, I am Polly's mum. Not in the way I'd like to be, but I am Polly's mum and I'll forever be her mum. And just that happened to me. My memory card died, and I've just put Margot down, so she might start crying in a minute. But yeah, I was just saying that I'm not really like a religious person, but I do like to think of it as that. And I hope mums out there that are watching this that have gone through the same thing and have got angel babies, I like to think of it as that whoever gave me my babies knew that Polly wasn't going to be here for a long time, but they knew that I was going to love her forever and never forget her and love her so much. So I do just like to think of it as that's the reason why, because I just feel like that's the one question we all want to know is, why me? Like, I just feel, why me? That I just don't get why Polly. I don't get why it had to happen to me or Polly. Oh, it's so hard, but I feel like that question is never going to get answered. So I'd like to think of maybe that's the reason why. It's quite hard just because I did follow, through my pregnancy, I followed so many twin accounts, multiple births, triplets, everything like that, and I feel like obviously that's the main trigger for me at the minute, is seeing babies, twin babies, because I just feel like I should have that. So yeah, I feel like if you are a twin mum that this has happened to, personally, it might not be for you, but personally that's my biggest trigger, and I just feel like the more I see of it, the worse I feel. So I have unfollowed if you are any twin mums, because I did reach out to loads of twin mums and we connected through my pregnancy, and I made friends with twin mums. But I feel like if you are watching this, you need to look at it from my point of view, and I do still love you and I'm so happy for you and your babies, but I've unfollowed a lot of twin accounts and things like that. So I do think if you are a mum that's similar situations happened to me, maybe that's one thing you could do, just because I feel like it does help. It's helped me a lot, because I was quite stuck on the thing of that's what I should have, and some days now, I'm not gonna lie, I do sit there and think a lot, and it takes over my thoughts of imagining what it'd be like to have two here, which I know that's not healthy. That's why I've tried not to do it anymore, and I do think just making noises. I just adore the girl. You're a bit red. A bit red. But yeah, I do kind of want to make videos on like my mental health through this and things like that, because a twin mum did reach out to me, which she sadly lost a twin as well, but she's still pregnant, saying that I'm I've inspired her and how positive I look and stuff like that. So I don't feel like I'm very positive, but I'm trying to be. But I do just want to say as well, it's okay to not be okay. I don't want people to watch my videos or see my posts where I look happy and think that I don't have down days, because I really do. But it's okay, like no one can tell us how to feel during all this, because it's not something no mum should ever go through. But yeah, that's just the reason really why I wanted to make this video, because I do want to separate videos of feeling sad and Margot's videos, because I originally created this account so I could post of me and my girls, and I could show things that we did when they were older, show them things that we did like during when they were younger, show them when they're older, if that makes sense. God, still want to do that for Margot. So I don't want all my videos to be sad, so I do want to post some happy things with Margot, but I do also want to post about my grief and things like that, just because I feel like I looked on YouTube when this first happened and there's not many people that shared the story on it, and I do think it's because it's a very taboo subject. A lot of mums are hushed by other people because other people find it an awkward situation, but I just think Polly's my daughter. I want to share her story and I want to share my story, and I will forever talk about Polly. But yeah, so this is the reason why I wanted to make this video. I'm sorry if I will put a trigger warning at the beginning, but I'm sorry if it's triggered anyone's feelings or anything like that. But it's just something I wanted to share with you all. I do want to do a Polly's like journey, a video on Polly's journey and a video on Margot's neonatal journey, which I do want to post, but I just don't know when it'll be. I do so want to do them, but it's hard to look through photos at the minute of them both. More so for Polly, because I feel like I realise how poorly she was when I look back at photos and how swollen her face was, because it wasn't until after like she'd passed away that her swelling had gone down and everything, so it's not, I didn't really realise how poorly she was. But I do also want to make a video more of what happened with Polly. I just find it so hard to speak about at the minute, and I find it hard to explain because, if I'm honest, the doctors say it was so rare what they've seen. The doctor had to find child specialists and adult specialists in certain areas because they didn't know what was going on with Polly, and it is still quite a mystery. So she has had an autopsy and things like that, so we are waiting for her results back. We're still waiting for the coroner's results back of Polly to know what's gone on, so I don't really want to make a video on what's happened to Polly without actually knowing. So I do want to make a separate video, yeah, because she's a medical mystery, and I hope to God the results don't come back as that, because I did actually say I didn't want her to have an autopsy because she'd been prodded and fiddled with already so much before she passed away. I just didn't want it to carry on, but they overruled my decision and said that legally she had to have an autopsy. So we are waiting for those results back now, but I am kind of glad that they've done it now, because I think it'll give me a little bit of closure of the reason, because I feel like any mum does, but I've blamed so much of, did I eat the wrong thing, did I do this, so I feel like it'll give me so much closure. So yeah, that's the end of the video. I don't really know what else to say. I am going to do other videos of more about Polly and more about my grieving, and I kind of hope that mums going through it help me speaking about it, because I feel like you're very on your own, and you feel like feelings you're feeling, like numbness and things like that, you are okay to feel them. And I feel like I wish I had someone telling me that, because I didn't know anyone that had lost a baby in my family, so I've kind of had to just ride it out. So I'm hoping that I can be a bit of a comfort, or a bit of, I don't know, a bit of comfort for some mums that are happening to know that it's happened to me and I feel the way they do. And yeah, I just want to say as well that my inbox is open to literally anyone struggling, anyone going through the same thing, anyone not going through the same thing as me, but my inbox is open to you all. Give me a message, tell me about your angel babies, tell me your story, because I know it's helping me a lot speaking about Polly, because I feel like I'm so scared of someone forgetting her that I want people to talk. I love it when people ask things about Polly, just because I feel like they're not forgetting her as well. So yeah, if you want to talk about your angel baby, comment about them below, message me, I want to hear them. I like to think that they're all up there playing and waiting for us us to meet them up there one day. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video. I feel like I didn't want it, I've already made this video once, but it was a very, I just cried the whole way through and I didn't want it to be so negative. So I thought I'd redo it again. But yeah, I just wanted to make it just so when I'm doing videos of Margot, no one asks where the other baby is, because I've had that question and things like that. But also I don't want all my videos with Margot to be sad, so I feel like this kind of explains why, because I do want to look back at things when she's a bit older and I don't want to be like, Mum, why did you cry in every video? So yeah, I just wanted to, I want to make separate videos on my grief and Margot, and I hope this helped twin mums that have gone through the same thing as me. I hope it helps mums in general. I don't know, I just hope it helps inform other people, and I've got some things planned for Polly as well that I want to share with you all in the next couple of weeks, which I'm excited for. But yeah, if you have made it to here of me just rambling, I don't know what I've said, I don't know if it makes sense or anything like that. And I also want to say a massive thank you to everyone that messages me to make sure I'm okay, because I have so many messages from people I don't know and things like that, of just people that found me on YouTube and messaging me to see if I'm okay, to see how Margot's doing, and I just think like, thank you so much, it's helped me so much. People wanting Margot to thrive and people wanting Margot to thrive and me to be okay. Like, it's honestly, the support's so amazing and I literally can't thank you all enough. It's helped me so much. It's helped me so much during this, yeah, it's helped me so much during this time, but my battery's gonna go, so I'm gonna have to end the video here. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and me and Margot are gonna go me and Margot are gonna go get ready for bed and just chill out for the night. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you're all doing amazing. I know it's been a crap time for everyone in different ways, but I hope you're all doing well. So yeah, if you're not feeling great today, then just always know there is tomorrow. You're still here, you're still alive, you're still breathing, and that's a blessing in itself. So yeah, there's always tomorrow to smash it. That is kind of what I'm living by at the minute. But yeah, thank you for watching.